Politics now, a newly formed party, Rise Mzansi, hosting a three-day People's Convention at Constitution Hill in Johannesburg. About 800 delegates from civil society, academia and business are attending the conference. What is the opening address? Party leader Songezo Sibi said the time for reconciliation is over. The only option now is nation building. It's all very big words ahead of next year's elections. Aviwe Mtila joining us for more on that particular story. Let's go over to him now. And I'm hearing clapping in the background, Aviwe as well. But conciliation, would have thought, many people would have thought that's the way to go. But Rise Mzansi is saying it's beyond that now. Why are they saying that?
Well, it's one of those discussion points, Gareth, where they're saying that they're looking at building a nation. It's day 2 of the People's Convention here at the Constitutional Hill. And, of course, the program is already underway here, where 6-month-old Rise Mzansi is discussing its policies, looking at what they'll attract in the electorate going into the 2024 national elections. Just joining us now is the chief organizer of Rise Mzansi, Makashule Ghana. Thank you for joining us at eNCA. The discussion documents are out. They've been talked through. But what is coming through for the members of the party here?
Thanks very much, and thanks very much for having us. The discussion documents are out. So yesterday we had our day 1, where 3 breakaway sessions were held. One was discussing community well-being. The other one was discussing nationhood, and the other one was discussing the economy. One of the things that do come out is that we should not have South Africans, at least one of the big things is that no South African should be going to bed hungry. We must use everything in our positions to ensure that all South Africans go to bed with something to eat. Another aspect that has come out, it's building safer communities. You know, safety has come out many a times in the conversations that the delegates have been having. The other aspect, it's how do we unite South Africans? Because delegates, they feel that the task of uniting South Africans, the current political organizations have given up on that. So these are some of the aspects that are coming out. All the commissions will be reporting this afternoon. So they will be coming here this afternoon, where they will be reporting on the discussion that took place.
Okay, so Rise Mzansi is 6 months old. Yeah. What's different about the party? We already have a number of political parties heading to the 2024 national elections. Why form another one? What was behind the motive for Rise Mzansi?
The reason Rise Mzansi has to come into existence is because of the failure of the current political organizations. We are an alternative. You know, what makes us most different is the people that have come together. You know, it's not just people who come from only politics. You know, like now our leader of Civic Alliances has just given a speech which we are working together with civic society to ensure that we save and rebuild our country. So these are the things that differentiate us from the existing political organizations.
And talking about those existing political organizations, we're seeing a lot of talking between. We know there are different coalitions, if I can put it, DA-led one. There's also COPE now coming in the fray. Is Rise Mzansi looking to join some of these parties that are converging to make a coalition next year?
We are not looking to join these coalitions going into the election. It's important that we go to the election as Rise Mzansi so that we get the mandate from South Africans, so that when we sit around the table, we can understand, all right, this is how much weight we are bringing to the table, and not just have a pre-election pact. But what satisfies us as Rise Mzansi is that yesterday, when we had our opening session, we had messages of support from the Good Party, from the Land Party as well, that came into support to say, you know, this mission that Rise Mzansi is on, which is to build a safe, equal, prosperous and united South Africa in one generation, it's worth supporting.
Okay, then just lastly, but maybe more importantly, to the person watching at home, why should they vote for Rise Mzansi?
They should vote for Rise Mzansi because Rise Mzansi works with communities. Even here, what the delegates that you are hearing behind me singing, these are ordinary South Africans from all 9 provinces who are coming here to craft the manifesto. So we do not established an organization already with policies, with a manifesto. The manifesto will be crafted here by the people that are present here. So it's not something that will be done in the boardrooms or anywhere. It will be done here. And when the commissions starts reporting this afternoon, that's when the manifesto process starts, because that is the manifesto that's crafted by the people of South Africa.
All right, thank you very much, Makashule Ghana. That is, of course, the chief organizer of Rise Mzansi, a 6-month-old political party that is crafting its policies ahead of the 2024 national elections. The promise is that no South African should go to bed hungry at the fore of these discussions and their policies heading to those elections.
Yeah, their tagline, 2024 is our 1994. It's a high expectation. It's a young party. We wait to see what their manifesto looks like a little bit later. Aviwe Mtila, once we have details of the manifesto, I'm sure we'll unpack that in a lot more detail. But it's so important that anyone wanting to go out and vote next year actually understands the manifestos of these of these political parties. There's going to be so many parties for the elections, not even to talk about the independent candidates. Do you actually know the manifesto of the party that you're looking to support next year? It's an interesting question.